So before you seek therapy and or medication, you need to watch this video. This is so important that I can't stress it enough. The reason you need to watch this is people go for the quick fix, and it's just the society we live in today. You order something on Amazon, it comes next day. That realistically is ridiculous. That shouldn't really happen, but let's face it, in order for a business to thrive, you need to go faster, but that's not the point. The point is the fact that we always want that quicker fix, which is understandable because of the pressure that you're going through. You're going through a lot, you're feeling a lot, and it hurts a lot, and I'm not taking that away. But the 4 basic things you need to look for first, before you even do anything else, are the fundamentals we all need to have in our life in order to live just a normal, healthy, perfectly fine lifestyle. So the first one is your diet. So I'm going to show you, and I'm going to lead by example, that your diet is very important. Let's see what I've got in my fridge. Actually, let's see what I've got on the side. There you go, I've got some salad and some avocado, some lettuce and avocado. Waiting for me to make a salad. I just haven't been too lazy because I had a salad sandwich earlier and now I did some work. But let's see what we've got in the fridge. By the way, do you like the shirts? This is going to be my brand, I reckon. I just need to get some more shirts because I've only got 2 at the moment. Some of my ones are back in the UK. Right, so I'm going to start with some of the bad stuff because I do like bad foods as well. You've got Oreos. I love Oreos, they're vegan. I love them, let's face it. I've got some vegan cookies. These are chickpea cookies. So they're keto chickpea, so they're not even that bad. Agave nectar, I prefer that to maple syrup. It's not as sugary. I've got some jam. That's the only bad stuff, and some orange juice. That's the only bad stuff I've got in my fridge. Then what I've got is almond milk for smoothies. I've got some of that. That is just, tomato puree stuff that you put on pasta. Soy sauce, broccoli, avocado, mushrooms, celery, pineapple, potatoes. That is some of the pasta mix. I made that the other day. I keep that for later. Bananas, tomatoes, more mushrooms, cucumber, carrots, onions, apples, tomatoes, strawberries. Everything that I've got is very, very healthy. And I do sometimes eat out as well. So let me put that out there. I do sometimes eat out, and I'll get something like my favorite Los de Baja that I will put here is mi favorita. Mi favorito en Playa del Carmen es perfecto para mí. I'll put the subtitles there because I'm still only learning Spanish. Probably someone Spanish can't even understand what I'm saying. And then I got my bread. I love bread. Bread is my favorite. And some chickpeas. All of this isn't mine. This is my roommate Tristan's. This is his stuff, his concoction of gym supplements. And then I've also got some vegan protein powder as well, which I have all the time, every day as well. But I do also have crisps because I like crisps. What you consume on a daily basis is how you're going to feel, because what you're putting into your body is literally what is going to come out of your body, in your sweat, in your urine, and all that stuff. What is going in is coming out. And there's certain foods that are going to clog your arteries. There's certain foods that are going to cause you more anxiety. Certain foods that's going to interrupt your digestion. There's certain foods that are going to do this. And yes, admittedly, bread is one of them. I just love bread. I love carbs. It's just my guilty habit. It's just one of those things that I absolutely love. But because I have a healthy diet, having something bad isn't actually bad. Like earlier, I had like 6 Oreos. I had a packet of 6 Oreos. But it's not bad because this morning I had avocado on toast with tomatoes and mushrooms. Then for lunch, I had lettuce, avocado, tomato, cucumber sandwich. And I had that. And then in the evening, I'm probably going to have some tomato sauce on the pasta and stuff like that. So the rest of my diet is very healthy. Therefore, having something bad doesn't really matter. And let's turn it around on its head. If you eat a really bad diet, you have McDonald's every day, you have KFC, you have all of these bad foods, you have cake every day, eating 1 carrot won't help. It won't help you at all. It does not mean you're healthy either. So having one bad thing on a healthy diet isn't actually bad. So your diet is possibly one of the most important things, because even when I get sick, whenever I get ill, my immediate thing is cut out sugar, all sugar, no sugar, not even agave nectar, nothing, no sugar. Other than like fruit sugars and stuff like that. So like organic and natural sugars. I will have no sugar, and I will go to juices, smoothies, and ideally not as much carbs as well. Maybe rice, maybe a bit of pasta, but I try to cut out as much as possible because I don't want that going into my body, because again, viruses will attach themselves to sugar because sugar is not good for you. But again, I eat it as well. I like it, it tastes nice. So let's not beat ourselves up completely about it. The next one is sleep. Are you getting enough? Are you getting quality sleep? That's the most important thing. Because by the way, I got a new bed sheet. I got it from the store in Mexico. Wow, my face looks red. Anyway, Sleep is very important. If you don't sleep enough, you're not going to function. And they literally used to use it in Japanese torture. They would sleep deprive you so that you would become very weak. So if you are sleep deprived, then you're going to be weak. They literally proved it with Japanese torture. I think it's Japanese torture. I may be completely wrong, but if I am, let me know in the comments below because I'm always here to learn. So are you getting high quality sleep? And it doesn't necessarily mean you need 8 or 9 hours sleep. It just means high quality sleep. Let me open the curtains a bit. Let's let some of that natural light in. And here's a little hack for you actually. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay, anyway, it didn't do too much. Anyway, one of the most important things that I personally do is I've got a big door in my room. This is my bedroom in Mexico. I've got this big door. So I personally leave about this much open. I close the curtains to about there so that every morning I'm being woken up by natural light. And the reason I recommend natural light is because it helps with your circadian rhythm. Your circadian rhythm will wake up when the sun comes up and it will go down when the sun goes down. Therefore, it will be easier to sleep at night as well. So what you need to learn to do is wake up with the sun and go to bed when the sun goes down. And you want to aim for between 6 to 8 hours. Now, figuring out your most optimum sleep, I would recommend you take the Power of When quiz, which is based on sleep chronotypes, so that you can find out when is best for you to sleep, what times, and all this kind of stuff. This is no endorsement, this is just something that I personally have used and I found out what type I am, therefore I work with my schedule and my circadian rhythm. That is super bright. Doesn't even seem that bright here, the hell. So find your optimum time to sleep and get your sleep in as much as possible. I've actually been learning to have a little siesta on the beach every day now. I'm blessed to be able to do that because of my work, but I've put myself in a position to be able to do that. So don't get that wrong. I never used to be able to. Now I actually have the ability to, therefore I do it and I take advantage of it. It's just like someone who never was able to afford to go to a gym, they can now afford to go to a gym, etc., etc. So use what you can right now, but you want to be getting between 6 to 8. Stop listening to those people that say you only need 5 hours sleep, sleep faster. It's like, well, if you don't have the ability to do that, then that's not a bad thing. Don't feel less of a person because you can't sleep as fast as these people, because they are actually a type of person who can have the ability to do that. Not everyone can. I personally can't. I go for about 7 to 8 is my optimum. I try to go for 7, but sometimes it's 8. It just really depends. But ever since I've been waking up in natural sunlight, my sleep's been so much better, trust me. So if you can leave your curtain open, your window open, so you can get better sleep, then that will help you, I guarantee you that. So this one I'm actually calling myself out with because I haven't got any water in my water bottle and I actually need to go and get some water because unfortunately I don't have a water filter here, which is really annoying because I always recommend to people to use a water filter. I think you should, I think everyone should. Just here, I don't want to buy one because then it takes another thing that I have to carry around with me in my suitcase, so I am drinking bottled water. Please, if you can, get a water filter because filtered water is so much better for you. It really is. It takes out all the toxins. So I've just used this. It's just a coal stick, which you can get from Amazon, super cheap, and it just puts minerals back into it. So I pour bottled water into here, and then that sort of mineralizes it again and just makes it a bit better and kind of filters out a bit of the crap. So that's what I use, and I'm calling myself out. I need to go and buy some, so that's what I'm going to do after this video. And also your vitamins. What vitamins are you taking? Are you supplementing your body in the best way possible? Are you getting enough protein? Are you getting enough iron? Are you getting enough magnesium? Are you getting enough supplements in your body? Because if you're not, then of course you're going to be feeling bad. Of course you're going to want to take medication. Of course you're going to want to go to therapy. This is just one of the basic things that people should 100% start focusing on before anything, because it's so incredibly important. If you're not doing the basic, then of course you're going to feel overwhelmed. Go back to the basics. Make sure you're hydrating enough every day. Ideally, you want to drink something like that every single day of water. Ideally, you want to have all your supplements. And again, I'm not giving you any recommendations because everyone is different, everyone's unique, and everyone needs different supplements. But make sure you check what you need first, and then you can go out and do this. The next one is exercise. As you can see with my bike wheel in the background, I'm getting plenty of exercise here in Mexico. I love my life and I do my press-ups. But anyway, I hit the gym at least once a day and I'm getting jacked, boy. The exercise is so important. Reason being is if you don't use it, you lose it. It's that old saying, it really is. So I'm lucky enough to have a bike here in Mexico. In the UK, I would always drive my car everywhere. Therefore, I wasn't getting that much exercise, I really wasn't. So ask yourself that question, are you getting as much exercise as you can every single day? Now, depending on your weight and depending on your goals as well, you need to tailor it to you. Everyone is different. I watched a video earlier talking about someone who is overweight. They don't necessarily need to go to the gym because they're carrying more weight. Just walking, just doing daily things is actually going to be very beneficial. It's like me wearing a weighted jacket right now. I'm gonna get stronger just by using it because it's actually heavier. So use what you've got. Now, if you have the ability to access a gym, go and access a gym. As I said, my personal preference is using a gym. I use the gym in the mornings. I also ride my bike, so I'm constantly getting as much exercise as possible. And I'm feeling great, honestly. Whenever I work out a lot, I always feel so much better about myself. Also because when I look at myself, I feel like, yeah, you look good, Max. And generally not from a place of ego, just because it makes me feel good about myself as well. That's one reason why I work out, is mainly just to feel good. The bonus is you look good as well. Then also you start to make friends who want to exercise more, which then encourages you to exercise more, all that kind of stuff. So it's actually very beneficial for you to start exercising and get yourself into a routine. Like I said, if you've never worked out before, don't go and do 2 hours at the gym every single day for 7 days a week. Start off doing 10 to 20 minutes in the gym and then start to increase it over time. Eventually you'll start to improve, you'll start to want to show up more, you'll start to get better, and you'll start to do more in the gym. So make sure you're getting some form of exercise. If that's walking, if that's riding your bike, it doesn't matter what it is, but it just matters that you're doing something every single day. So I hope you liked today's video. Other than that, subscribe.